He loved silence. He worked in a small workshop, repairing old clocks. He lived slowly, as if time itself were his ally. His wife used to say, "You're too kind." He would smile and reply, "Kindness is strength." Friends invited him to noisy places, but he always refused. The quiet ticking of clocks and the view of the forest outside his window were enough. 20 years passed this way. Then, one Tuesday, everything fell apart. He walked into his workshop and saw empty shelves. The clocks he had spent his whole life collecting were gone. His younger brother stood there, the same brother he had taught to work with tools, the one he trusted with his keys. "I sold them," his brother said. "I needed money." "You could have asked. You wouldn't have given it. You're too proper." His brother gave a faint smile and walked away. He stayed there, surrounded by empty space. That night, he could not sleep. He lay awake, staring at the ceiling, replaying the same moment again and again. His brother taking the clocks, closing the door. That smile. By morning, something inside him had broken. Food lost its taste. Music lost its sound. The world felt flat, like an old photograph. And inside his chest, something cold settled, heavy, quiet, alive. A week later, he went into the forest, not to find answers, but to escape his thoughts. Halfway up the path, he stopped. A snake lay across the trail, gray, old, with calm, cold eyes. "You are angry," it said. He said nothing. "You were betrayed by someone close, someone you loved, and now you are trying to decide, should you forgive or should you punish? How do you know? I have lived here longer than you. I have seen many like you. Some leave and become like me. Others stay and never choose. What should I do?" The snake raised its head slightly. "In my world, the answer is simple. Bite, and you are safe. But you are not a snake. You must choose for yourself." Then it slipped quietly into the grass. He continued walking. The higher he went, the clearer the air became, and his thoughts as well. An owl sat on an old pine tree, large, gray, with deep, watchful eyes. "You are still here," it said. "That means you are not looking for revenge. You are looking for truth." "I am looking for peace," he replied. "Peace is not where you are searching," said the owl. "You are focused on your brother, what he did, why he did it. But you are afraid to look inside yourself." "He betrayed me." "Yes," the owl said gently, "but the pain you feel now, it belongs to you, and only you can decide whether to hold on to it or let it go." The owl spread its wings and disappeared into the evening light. He was alone again. He sat down on a rock and closed his eyes. Then he heard two voices. One voice was sharp, restless. "You have the right. He took from you. Take something from him. Make him suffer. That is justice." The other voice was quiet, steady. "Justice will not bring the clocks back. It will not return your nights. It will not bring you back to who you were. You will lose yourself, and that will be your second loss." He opened his eyes. Two wolves stood before him. One was black, tense, with burning eyes and bared teeth. The other was white, calm, with a steady, thoughtful gaze. They looked at him and waited. "Who are you?" he asked. "We are you," they answered. He stepped closer to the black wolf. "If I choose you, what will happen?" "You will become strong," it said. "No one will ever deceive you again. You will learn to strike first." "And the price?" "You will be alone, always." He turned to the white wolf. "And you?" You will remain yourself. You will still be able to love, but you will have to forgive. Does forgiving mean accepting what happened? No, said the wolf. It means you stop being a prisoner of the past. He was about to speak again when he noticed movement below. His brother, climbing slowly up the path as if carrying something heavy. His heart tightened, his fists clenched. The black wolf stepped forward. Now, this is the moment. One move, and you are free. The white wolf lay down quietly. One move, and you become like him. His brother came closer, stopped a few steps away, looked up, and in his eyes there was something unexpected. Not arrogance, not pride, but pain, fatigue, and shame. His brother began. Don't, he said softly. He relaxed his hands, stepped aside, and simply walked past him. He continued toward the cliffs. With every step, the weight inside him became lighter. When he turned around, his brother was still standing there, and the wolves were gone. Only the forest, the silence, and himself. He sat at the edge of the cliff and watched the sun go down. And for the first time in many days, he smiled. What you do with it is, you can turn it into hate or into strength. The choice is always yours. Subscribe for more stories that make you think.